This is Ben Mycelis from the MeidasTouch network. You know, these extreme MAGA Republicans, in addition to being incompetent and incredibly dangerous, they are massive sociopaths, like egotistical maniacs. And I'll just give you one example right now of a recent clip that Sarah Palin just did an interview in one of these radical right extremist networks. I lose track of which network is which for these radical right extremists at this point. But on this particular interview, Sarah Palin is saying that basically the entire country should be angry that she lost the election. Play this clip.
That harms the entire nation. So I think the entire country should be angry at what's going on with this establishment system. And it was the political establishment that created this system with the ranked choice voting and without encouraging the other Republican to drop out once he got thumped 3 times. Others should be outraged about what's going on here because our system is harming the rest of the U.S.
You know, and in this clip, Sarah Palin, just whines and decries ranked choice voting as being part of the establishment. Actually, ranked choice voting is actually kind of counter establishment. And I think there should probably be more ranked choice voting because what ranked choice voting does is it focuses on the candidate and it doesn't focus on the specific political party. And so in a ranked choice voting situation, whoever gets the least votes gets eliminated. And then you have the next round and the next round and the next round until you find which candidate gets the majority. I mean, ranked choice voting actually seems, of all of the options out there, to be pretty a good alternative to what is to what's been out there. And Mary Peltola, who ran, now Congresswoman-elect Mary Peltola, who's a Democrat, ran on a platform of a woman has a right to choose. The government should not be making decisions for women. The government should be hands off these private decisions, and that we should allow people to make choices for themselves, devoid of the government. Like pretty kind of centrist and reasonable views. I mean, one of the things Mary Peltola ran on as well is that there's a radical extreme court. She's used that language, which is taking away freedoms and taking away the rights of people, and that we need logic, we need moderation, we need normalcy in our politics and our political leaders, and having people like Sarah Palin. And by the way, Mary Peltola in this campaign was, despite Sarah Palin whining and crying and spreading conspiracies about elections, Mary Peltola at no point did she bite that bait. And Mary Peltola ran a very highbrow candidacy. She talked about issues that matter to the people. She was very respectful to Sarah Palin, which is very, very difficult to do, but Mary Peltola was. And Mary Peltola appealed to Alaskans. And that's the thing. If you ranked choice voted policies as well, and not just candidates, the policies that Democrats support would align with what the voters want. And it's the fact that you have gerrymandering. It's the fact that you have all of these radical Supreme Court decisions, which now are supportive of Republicans suppressing the vote and trying to limit people's right to access the polls. But if you focus just on the issues, Democrats win every single election every time. And it's because the Democratic issues are issues that help the people, right? We want to make healthcare more affordable to people because you necessarily will need access to healthcare. So how can we make that more accessible to you and more affordable to you? Let's lower prescription drug prices, which Republicans fight against both of those concepts. I mean, Dr. Oz, who's running as the radical right Republican in Pennsylvania, said that people don't deserve the right to health, which is an opinion that Republican and MAGA Republicans absolutely share. I mean, Democrats have very normal positions like, hey, if a veteran returns from overseas and they're exposed to toxic burn pits, let's give that person health care. Let's protect and preserve Social Security. Let's protect and preserve Medicare. Let us build our infrastructure. Hey, if the issue is that jobs are overseas, let's invest in industries like our semiconductor industry here in the United States with the CHIPS Act. If there are issues with inflation, let's pass an Inflation Reduction Act. Oh, if gas prices are high, let's stop price gouging by gas companies. Let's figure out common sense solutions, and let's protect the freedoms of people. Let's protect a woman's right to choose. Let's protect the rights of Americans to love and marry who they want to marry. The government is getting involved in that. That's what the Republicans want to do, is get the government involved in those decisions and involved to arrest people, put them in jail, throw them behind bars for loving who they want to love, or putting a woman in jail for making a choice over her own body. These are the positions that are radical and extreme, and you marry those positions, no pun intended, with radical extremists like Sarah Palin and Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and Dr. Oz and these sociopaths who are like, me, you need me, it's all about me. It's not about you. It's about the country. It's about community. It's about people. And when I watch that video of Sarah Palin, that is everything that is wrong with politics right there. Only I can fix it. You needed me, and now because you don't have me, you're not going to get results. It's not about you. It's about our country. It's about our democracy. It's about fighting together for our country and the values of this country, which are peaceful, inspirational, aspirational values. Thanks for watching. This is Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. Hit subscribe. Join the Meidas Mighty movement right now. Hit subscribe.
This November is Rowvember. MeidasTouch just released its brand new collection of Rowvember t-shirts and pins to let the country know what's at stake this upcoming midterm election. Go to store.meidastouch.com to grab yours. That's store.meidastouch.com.